It was June 10th, 2018, and my grandnephew, Zac Hanson, and I went to Laguna Beach, California. We stopped at the Greeter's Corner restaurant to get some drinks and noticed a sign on the wall that expressed our feelings about the day perfectly. We didn't care about time. We just wanted to enjoy the day. We headed to a bench where I could sit. My knee still wasn't working. Then Zac headed for the water. I captured a few photos as he worked his way towards the waves. He dived into the waves and tried to body surf toward shore. I watched, rather enviously, I must admit. Still, I enjoyed watching his enjoyment. Sometime later, he headed towards shore. We were going to leave, but neither one of us really wanted to go. We found a parking place close to the gazebo. We got to the gazebo, and once there, we stood overlooking the beautiful scenery. We took some pictures, and then, looking down, we saw several people on a huge rock formation. The waves were crashing all around the formation. When the tide was in, no one could reach the rock, but the tide was out and wouldn't be in for a long time. I looked at Zac. Zac looked at me. "Zac, that really looks like fun." And he agreed. "Zac, I really want to be on that rock, but I need help. Can you help me?" He agreed again. We made our way to the rock. Up on top, the world was beautiful. Towards the left was a small sandy area between the rocks that was often covered by the incoming waves. A huge piece of driftwood was caught in the tide between the rocks. Zac thought he might be able to move it, but the driftwood only budged with the force of the water. We looked out further in the ocean. There was another rock formation, and the waves crashed mightily over it, and then started rolling in towards us. Zac was standing on the sand. He looked out there, saw the waves coming, looked back at me, then looked back at me again, said, "I'm fine," and then had to jump out of the way as the waves came rushing in. We took some pictures at the top of the rock. I looked down, a little further down on the rock we were on. The waves were crashing over it and making little river and waterfalls. And then I turned around and looked behind me, and the waves, as they came in, were swirling around us so that we were basically on a little island. Of course, that only happened some of the time. The rest of the time, it was just sandy beach. It was so gorgeous. We stayed there for several hours until the sun started to descend. And there the sun was descending behind the palm trees. It was so absolutely beautiful. It was an awesome day.